Hi guys, Four Season Bro. So today's video is going to be how to winterize your personal watercraft. In this case, it's a waverunner. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is take your bench off. So the next thing what I do is I take the plugs out on the back and let them hang. So if there's excess water in there, there's two of them on your Yamahas. As you can see, there's no water. Alright guys, so the next step you're going to want to do is turn your machine on, but you have to turn your machine on if you have the adapter for Yamahas to run it through so the water can go through the water pump. You get this at your local Yamaha dealer. So I'm going to plug it in, and then I'm going to turn the water on. So once that's done, I can start it up. Alright, so the water's on. You want the thermostat to let the water through. So once that's done, you'll be able to put coolant through your hose into your motor and to the water pump. So I'll start it up. Alright guys, so the next step you're going to want to do is put some Prestone aluminum compatible into your motor. So you're going to want to put it through your funnel here, and it's going to go through your motor and in your water pump. So I'm going to get my brother to hold the funnel here while I can pour it in. I'm going to turn on the machine first, take all the water out of the engine, then pour the Prestone in. So, or the coolant, I should say. Give it a few shots. Alright guys, so you're going to want to put some fuel stabilizer into your gas tank. So it's 100 milliliters per 30 liters. I'm not going to need that much. There you go. That should be good enough. And I'm going to top up my tank afterwards. So next step, you're going to want to remove your two bolts here on the top for your cover. And then you're going to want to remove your spark plug caps that hold your spark plugs in place, because you want to fog your engine. So I'll be putting fogging oil into each cylinder. Alright, so you're going to need I believe it's a 10 millimeter. You're going to want to undo them all. Alright, so now that the bolts are off, you can pull all four spark plug contactors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now that that's done, you're going to need a 5/8 spark plug socket. You want to put it in there and find your spark plug. This one's not clipping. We'll go to the next one. So you're going to want to remove all four spark plugs, just lightly. Alright, so now that all four spark plugs are removed, You're going to want to spray some fogging oil right into the cylinders. Not too much, just a little bit in each cylinder. Don't be scared, it won't hurt the engine, so helps it out for the winterization. So the next step you're going to want to do, what I recommend to do, is put copper anti-seize on the spark plugs. So if ever you have to change your spark plugs eventually, it won't be difficult to remove them. Just put a little bit, not too much. Drop it in there. You can do the same thing with all the rest of the 3 of them. Alright, so guys, don't over torque your spark plugs. It's an aluminum thread, just enough. I put copper anti-seize on there because I don't want them to seize up. Just enough. There's no sense for you to over torque spark plugs. Just a nice hand tight quarter turn before it breaks. Alright, so now you can reinstall your spark plug holders, or the contactors if you want to call them. Reinstall your 8 bolts. Try not to drop any in the motor. It's happened to me before. So after this, you have one more step for your winterization. Is to remove your battery. You put it on trickle charge for the rest of the winter, and back to the summer you'll be ready. Your battery will be fully charged. Alright guys, so do not over tighten your bolts. They're very easy to strip. You're going to want to add your cover. Make sure that these are on the rubber grommets here. You have your 2 other bolts here to install. One there, and one here. Alright guys, so next step is removing your battery. So you're going to want to take your rubber brackets off first. My flashlight fell in the bottom. And then you're going to want to take your negative off first. You have to be patient with these. Don't lose the bolt. Whatever you do. So what I do is I just put the bolt back on the battery itself so you don't lose it. Put it right away. Alright, take the positive off. Alright, now you can remove your battery. Alright, there you have it. So basically your winterization for your waverunner or your personal watercraft Yamaha is done. So guys, I've winterized my waverunner. It's complete. All those steps, follow those and you'll be able to do yours. Go on our page and please like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys.